to elect their local council leader. Now, on the ballot are chairmen and councillors, officials responsible for the closest layer of government to the people. They oversee primary schools, community roads, sanitation markets, and services that shape everyday life. Now, on paper, it is a local election. Routine administrative, yes, we understand, but this one has more than to be quiet about. Because Abuja is not just another city, it is Nigeria's capital, it is where national power lives. And elections here often carry meaning beyond their immediate purpose. So they serve as signals of political strength, of alliance, of direction. So more than 1.6 million registered voters are expected to decide who leads the 6 area councils: Amak, Buhari, Gwagwalada, Kuje, Abaji, and also Kwali. These councils may not control national policy, but they control governance at the grassroots. They determine the conditions of primary schools, the maintenance of roads, access to sanitation, and primary health care. So voting will take place in 2,822 polling units across 62 wards, organized by Independent National Electoral Commission. Now, for the commission, this is another test. It's a test of logistics and a test of public confidence. Yet, even before voting begins, well, the political field has already shifted somehow. One of the most notable absence is the Labour Party. At least it's been weakened. Despite its strong performance in Abuja in 2023, internal disputes and legal challenges mean it will not be on most ballots. And when a major platform is missing, then you already know the balance of competition has changed a bit. And at the same time, there are several candidates from the People's Democratic Party that have stepped down, including the Amak, where the PDP candidate withdrew the endorsement and, he withdrew and endorsed the incumbent chairman, Christopher Maikalangu, who had earlier himself defected to the All Progressives Congress from the PDP. So similar withdrawals in other councils have strengthened the APC candidates, while contests remain open in places like Gwagwalada, Kuje, Abaji, and also Kwali. Now, in total, more than 400 candidates from 14 political parties are involved, yet representation remains uneven. Only 3 women are contesting for chairmanship positions across the entire territory. Now, for many residents, awareness remains limited. Some know an election is coming, but not always the candidates. And that gap between process and participation remains part of the story, which we'll be talking about here today. At the center of the territory's political gravity is, who else? The FCT Minister, Nyesom Wike, and as Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, he oversees Abuja's administration. He was once a leading figure in the PDP. He later supported Bola Ahmed Tinubu and now operates in a position that reflects how political influence can actually extend beyond party lines. It's like a miracle how he does it. Now, some candidates who later withdrew had met with him before their decision, and they described those decisions as political. And it reflects a similar reality, that political influence in Nigeria often follows structure, it follows access, and it also follows power. No matter how you want to look at it, these are facts. So what is happening today, this weekend, exists on 2 different levels. On one level is the local government elections. Residents are choosing leaders who will manage their councils. Simple. On another level is a political movement of its own. One that reflects how power is aligned inside of the nation's capital, and yet, beneath it all, the process itself remains simple. INEC is also under scrutiny, under the searchlight. But this is what it is at the bottom of it. A citizen, a ballot, a choice. This weekend, Abuja will vote, and Nigeria will be watching, especially here on Breakfast Extra, as we dedicate today's broadcast to monitoring the Abuja election.